Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Oh, That's Random Podcast. I am your host, that guy, Nerdy G. Listen, this is Oh, That's Random Podcast, the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. Listen, this is your first time here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, I appreciate you. Thanks for keep rocking with your guy, Nerdy. Listen, I'm going to get all this out the way. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good old stuff. And the best way to support the channel, the brand, Nerdy's Umbrella as a whole. Just go get you some of this wonderful Nerdy's Umbrella merch. I'm donning some right now. The Oh, That's Random Podcast, always exploring the extraordinary and ordinary t-shirt. But also, too, I got some hoodies. I got some things. Look, link some more stuff is on the screen right now. Just take a look at it, right? Tell me what you like, what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? We working with nothing but quality products too. I just want to let you know it got there like that polyester brim. That shit feels good on the skin. Okay, so when you put our merch on, it feels good on your skin. Anywho, moving on. Listen, if you clicked on this, you already know what it is. You guys come to me for certain things, and I'm glad that you do. Do I have things that I want to talk about? Yeah, of course. You clicked on this video, you clicked on or however you get it, is you downloaded it, you're listening. You know what it is. I'm going to get right to it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm talking about starting what you finished today, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard. It seems hard. It seems challenging, right? One of my things in life, I'm going to get right to it. I'll tell you this. People tell me, Nerdy is hard, man. It's just hard. Life's hard, man. Compared to what? What is life hard? Compared to what? Life is not hard. Life is challenging. Okay. Dicks are hard. Pause. Metal is hard. Okay. Cars are hard. The new math that they're teaching the children is hard. Okay. But life, nah, life is challenging. Life has always been challenging. If you're a religious person and you believe in the Bible, the Quran, or whatever it is that you read, if you take a look in it, it's been nothing but challenges in those things, in those books, in those texts. It's been nothing but challenge after challenge after challenge. The pharaohs, the Egyptians, Buddha. It was a challenge. He sat under a damn tree for 40 days and 40 nights. It's a challenge. Some of y'all can't even sit still for 3 minutes, let alone 40 days and 40 nights. Since the dawn of time, life has been a challenge. Starting with Adam and Eve. It's been a challenge. Some of you guys don't even realize you getting up out of bed this morning was a challenge. Where they say you ain't no spring chicken, it's just one of those things where you look and you say it's not hard, it's just challenging. You have to say, what am I going to do when I wake up in the morning and I get out of my bed? What am I going to do? Am I going to make the choice? Am I going to make the choice? Am I going to take the time? Am I going to be here now? I hope the doorbell didn't come in here. That's fine. But there's always been challenges. No matter what way you look at it, no matter what way you cut it, there's always challenges. Like I said, we're going to get older. Things are going to start failing. Our bodies, our brains. What things used to come easy to us. I like to say, as technology continues to improve and make our lives better, there are some people who still don't know how to work a phone. There are still some people who don't know how to work Word, Microsoft Word. Some people don't know how to work Microsoft Office. Some people think Microsoft Office is Microsoft Word. Like I say, life is challenging. But the reality is, when you wake up, when you got here, you said, I have a mission and I'm going to start something. And whatever that mission is that I decide to start, I need to see it through. I need to see it through in its entirety. I can't be that person. You know what I'm saying? When I mean I can't be that person, what I'm saying is my damn train of thought is lost. Okay. Mm. So here's the thing. When it comes to starting something, take me, for example. I decided to start Nerdy's Umbrella. I decided to make it into what it is today. I told myself, hey, Nerdy, there's going to be a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of sleepless nights. It's like, yeah, it's cool. You don't sleep anyway. All right. There's going to be some sacrifices. That's cool. I've been sacrificing my whole life, whether people know it or not, but I've been sacrificing my whole life. You're going to lose some time with people that you love. I understand that. That's not a problem. But you know what it's for. Yeah. And remember, Nerdy, you're going to have to keep that front and center to yourself. Okay, I got it. Hey, I'm talking to you, and I want you to understand. You're saying these things as if it's easy as said as done. I hear you. You understand that people around you say that that's one of your, or what they consider to be one of your flaws, is that you make everything seem so easy, or you make things seem like it's so easy to accomplish, or it's so obtainable. Yeah, it is. Everything is obtainable. Conscious Nerdy, I want you to understand that everything is obtainable. To understand what it's going to take to obtain the things that you want to do in life, it's going to take some sacrifice. It's going to take you missing out. See, when I started out, came fresh out of high school, I went to culinary arts school, right? And when I went to the culinary arts, they had this sign in the classroom, in the kitchen, and it says, listen, you're here. I want you to take a look around and understand that this place has no windows. I want you to understand that this journey that you're embarking on is going to be one that is not glory, glitz, and glamour. I want you to understand that it's going to be hot in here. If you want to be the best at this craft, you're going to miss holidays. You're going to miss birthdays. You're going to miss friends. You're going to miss going on sweet, awesome vacations with your friends, because you're going to put the work in. If this is not for you, if those are things that you're not willing to give up, and those are things that you don't see on your plate, the door is this way. I take that approach with everything in life. Everything. When you take a look at what it is that you want out of life, you have the opportunity to get it. You do. You have the opportunity to get it. What are you going to do to get it is the question. Are there going to be some sleepless nights? Yes. Are there going to be some challenging days? Yes. Are you going to have to figure it out? Yes. At one point in time, I was taking my whole Saturday and I was just working on Nerdy's Umbrella on a Saturday. I'm talking recording, editing, posting, pre-posting, all on a Saturday. One Saturday out the week. Well, Nerdy, why only one day? Because I have responsibilities Monday through Friday. Those responsibilities continue Monday through Sunday. But Saturday, I allowed myself to this. Those responsibilities continue. They're still here. But now, say, listen, if you started this, you want to push forward through this, you're going to have to do more than just one day a week. You understand that, right? Apple didn't get to be Apple by only working on it one day a week. Sony didn't get to be in Sony only working one day a week. Jordan didn't get to be the greatest NBA player of all time working one day a week. Drake didn't become the greatest 15-year run just by working one day a week. There are sacrifices. You're going to lose people along the way. You're going to alienate people along the way. But understand why you started what it is that you started. Understand that you're doing this for a reason. If you need to keep your reason front and center, please do that. But do understand that it's not going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. And who doesn't love a challenge? We all do. That's why we watch football. That's why we watch basketball. That's why we watch soccer. That's why we watch baseball. That's why we watch boxing or whatever it is. Whatever your sport is. We love a challenge. Competition is nothing but a challenge. Who's going to come out victorious? I'm here. I'm putting in the work. My days have increased. My shows on the network has increased. I'm happy about that. I can smile. My knowledge of how to work all of this equipment has grown. The way that I'm doing these things and getting better, it has grown. To me, that is just a testament to my journey. That's a testament to me saying I'm going to finish what I started. I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the thick of it, right? It only go, what they say, you can only go up from here. And that's what I plan to do, and I plan on to keep doing it. I want you to do the same. I want you to understand that it's okay. Some days ain't going to be the greatest. I promise you, they not going to be the greatest. Some days, I promise you, you going to feel like Mike Tyson whipped your ass. Pre-Buster Douglas. Mike Tyson pre-Buster Douglas. You going to feel like he whooped your ass 10 times over and some. And that's the way it goes. That's how life goes. That's the way it works. That's the way it rolls. That's how it just plays out. Life is different. Life will throw all kinds of shit at you, man. I'm telling you. They're going to be kids. They're going to be adults. They're going to be just every kind of crazy thing that you can imagine that is going to play a part, play a role, whether it may be good, whether it may be bad. You know what they say? There's a minor setback, which we all will have minor setbacks. But as we like to say, there's a minor setback for a major comeback. Okay? Don't let the setback rattle you. Don't let it shake you to your core. Don't be scared. In the words of Ricky Bobby, it's a goddamn cougar in the car. Okay? It's a damn cougar in the car. You got to get back your mojo. You got to get it back. You got to feel. You got to keep that fire burning inside of you. If you're burning down there, go see your physician. You know what I'm saying? Get the pills that you need to take care of that and then clear that up. Neither here nor there. I digress. But what you want to do is you want to keep that. Everybody talks about vision boards and all of those things. Yeah, vision boards are cool. All right. Let me tell you why. Because it keeps the things that you want front and center. The way I got my degrees, man, if you came into my house at that time, you would think that I was a psycho. My whole wall was plastered with all of the schedules and all of the classes that I needed to graduate. And I made it happen. I was taking full 5 classes. I took May terms. I took winter terms. I took summer 1, summer 2. I went and I got mine in a very short period of time. But I got mine. But I kept that up on the wall. I kept that so I can see it. I kept it front and center. Hey, this is what you're doing this for. I know some people say, "Oh, I'm doing this for my kids. Oh, I'm doing this." No. Tell yourself the truth. Who are you doing this for? Is it for you or is it for your kids? Your kids aren't here when you came up with this. You had to have a plan before your kids came into the picture. Don't let your kids be the reason why now you want to try to make something of yourself. No. Do this for you because you want to do it. And if you feel like, hey, it ain't about that life, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with where I'm at. I think I've got to my point, I'm good. Cool. That means you are possibly a supporter. So if you're going to be a supporter, that means now you have to support the remainder of your life. But you got to, once you start supporting, you better finish it. So if you look and you have children and they are talented, you better support the shit out of them. You better give them everything that they need and some. Because you're going to support them and then they're going to grow up and they're going to be who they're supposed to be. That's you finishing what you started. Because now you can say, yeah, I'm a supporter. I support my children. My children have obtained their dreams. They know what a strong support system looks like. And that's what I started out to do. That's what my goal is. That's what I need to finish. That's what I'm set my sights on, is to be this and just that. Don't say I'm halfway here, I don't like this, ball it up, throw it over, and throw it in the trash. Don't get halfway there and then turn around. Don't get almost there. Don't put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and then just say, give up. There's no quitters. You gotta finish what you started. You gotta push through. If you believe, whoever you believe, whatever you believe, turn it at. Faith doesn't make it easy at all. Faith does not make anything easy. It just lets you know that you're going to go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember, faith fucked the family. Okay? Some of y'all get that. Faith fucked the family. That's what faith did. But not always. Okay? If you believe and you put your all into it, every dream that you have within reason will come to pass. You can make it happen. You just can't give up on yourself. Don't close any damn door. Your damn self. Okay? Don't close the door. Leave the doors open. If somebody say it ain't, let somebody else tell you no. You don't tell no. You don't try to think for the other person. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind. Listen, I know they got their Neuralink shit out there in California. I know that the damn aliens probably hooked them up. I don't know if it was the ones that was down in the ocean or if it was the ones in Montana. I don't fucking know. But the Neuralink shit is there. That shit's still crazy to this day. I don't care. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Google Neuralink and passing messages through dreams. The shit is real. Okay? Yeah. Oh, y'all don't know. Yeah, it was a story back in 2024. Quietly out there. Nobody talked about it again. But listen, nerdy. I got to keep up with the times. I got to see what y'all trying to do. You sometimes send me messages in my dreams. You get in there, you're going to see some shit that you don't want to see. But neither here nor there. I digress. You have to make things happen. You have to keep it pushing. Whatever you started, you got to finish it. You got to finish it. Look to your left, look to your right. Lean on your people. Tell them that you're going through something. Tell them like, yo, this is tough right now. Tell them that this is challenging right now. Tell them, like, I'm going to pull my damn hair out if I don't get no help up in this piece. It's okay. To say that I need help does not mean that you're weak. To say that you need help does not mean that you're incapable of doing something. To say that you need help does not make you less than who you are. Jordan had help. LeBron had help. Cal Ripken had help. Tom Brady had help. I know I'm only naming sportscasters, sports people. Obama had help. Hell, we all know Biden had help. Everybody has help. Everybody has help. And don't be scared to ask for it. If you're going to start it, finish it. Get to the goddamn finish line. If you need to put a damn cougar in the car, please don't. But put the metaphor in your head and put the goddamn cougar in the car. Listen, y'all already know what time of the show is. I'm not going to be the dead horse. We talk what we talked. We say what we need to say. I'm going to listen to a little music. YouTube, y'all already know how this go. We're not going to get that. But, you know, where you can go get this at. And then be sure I'm going to come back, close this out, and we're going to do our thing. All right? Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And listen, this is the closeout. This is the closeout. Listen, don't run away. This ain't a catch-22. Don't run away from what you're meant to do. Don't run away from the things that you started. You started them for a reason. Finish them. Don't be like, this is my honey to-do list. I ain't finished that. I had a project. I was supposed to build a shed. You didn't do it. You were supposed to cut the yard. You ain't did it. You were supposed to build a new flower bed. You ain't did it. You were supposed to go out and, go axe throwing. You ain't did it yet. If you say you're going to do something, man, do it. Life is challenging. It's not hard. Don't get caught up in everyday life and say life be lifing. We got to move past that. We got to move past life be lifing because we have choices here in this world and we can make them. We have to make better choices. We have to want to make better choices. We have to do the things that scare us. We have to face our fears. We have to face. Because if you ain't facing your fears, you ain't dreaming. Think about it. Some people want to say that we're in the Matrix. If we're in the Matrix, then maybe that's why it's so easy for you just to go with the flow. Some of us are disruptors and we don't go with the flow. Some of us understand that, hey, we got to push through. We got to keep it going. We can't stop. I know it's bad. We don't listen. We don't take that saying the same anymore. But the reality is, it means a lot. Finish what you started. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing through it. Even when it gets dark. Even when it's gray skies and blue moons. Right? Keep it pushing. Keep it going. Turn to your circle. We got a lot of those these days. Turn to the ones who care about you. Reach out to the ones who gonna look out for you. You know who they are. Even if you don't, even if they're gonna continue to give you fake love, let them give you that fake love. But don't give up. Finish what you started. Listen, that's it. This has been That's Random Podcast. I've been your host, that guy, Nerdy G. Listen, we're always going to take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary right here on That's Random Podcast. I am your guy once again, Nerdy G, and I always will be your guy, Nerdy G. I'm out.